Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Monday, August 4th, 2025. So, did you find this crossword to be especially difficult?
No, but it took me forever to get it done.
Really? Okay, because it took me forever as well.
Really?
Yes.
I had a mistake. Couldn't find it. Just kept looking, and eventually I found it.
I have two theories. 55 down Hawaiian porch, which is a LANAI, spelled L-A-N-A-I.
No, I got that.
Okay. I spelled it L-A-N-A-U, which meant that 71 across, one of 26 approximately in a marathon, is a mule.
Oh.
I don't know if you're familiar with the 26 mule marathon.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, it's quite the sight.
Uh-huh.
All right, my second guess is, I know you probably got this one. I'm going to guess it anyways. Two down. Decluttering Maven Kondo.
Marie. Yes, I knew that.
Yeah, okay. That's my second mistake.
Uh-huh.
Because 17 across, seed covering. I had the A, the first letter. I had the I and the L, the second to last and last letter. And according to the Constitution, at least the Canadian Constitution, if you see a crossword with A blank IL, that blank letter has to be an N, a nil.
A nil.
Indigo dye. It's required in the Constitution. It's right there.
Okay.
Amendment number 36B.
Uh-huh.
But it turned out to be ARIL.
ARIL, yes.
And I thought, that's got to be a debut. I've never seen ARIL before in the crossword.
Oh, that's an old clue.
So I did a little bit of research.
Yeah.
It has appeared 394 times.
Yeah. It hasn't for a while. It hasn't, but it used to appear quite frequently.
Yes, it hit its peak in about 1993 when it showed up 15 times.
Yeah.
It was probably like, I'll have some ARIL with an Oreo, please.
I saw that seed covering, and I'm like, oh, I've seen that clue so many times, but I couldn't remember because I haven't seen it in a long time.
Right.
But yeah, ARIL. I remember that. I remember that, and like what is it? The Indian nanny, or Indian nanny is in Ama. So yes, those are two words you just have to remember.
Well, I was just shocked. I mean, because like I said, I was thinking ARIL has shown up. This is the first time it's a debut.
No. It's an old one.
And it's been here since 1944.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, okay, then your mistake would have been, let's see here. I know I can figure this out. How about 62 across? Poet with the essay collection Sister Outsider, Audre Lorde.
No, that's not where it was, although it took me a while to get her last name because 54 down was a stumper for me. 54 down. Successful dash to the end zone in brief. So I thought it would be T down for touchdown. And I couldn't get that to fit.
Nope.
So I had T, and then I was pretty sure U and N were right at the end. But then I was second guessing 60 across, which was that was the pesticide, right? That was
DDT.
Banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got that
EPA
tattoo.
banned pesticide. I put DDT, but well, maybe it's something else. But anyway, it turned out to be TD Run.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got that one right away. Okay. Boy, this is getting hard. Okay, 18 across. Yankee slugger who hit a record-setting 62 home runs in 2022, Aaron Judge.
No, I knew him.
Yeah, okay. And you know Spanish. So that rules out that. Okay, 53 across. No, you would have gotten that. Maybe you had 50 across. Blank Amas Amat. You maybe wrote AME because you had 52 down. From further in the past, you had elder rather than older.
Nope, I had older. I knew it was Amo.
That's a stumper. I have no idea where your mistake is.
It was 26 down. 26 down, which was RPM indicator.
And
It's
tack.
a tachometer. I spelled it TACT as in tact.
Oh.
So anyway, so that meant the one going across, 39 across, which was one of our themed clues. And the answer, or the clue was keep dreaming. that was ain't gonna happen. I had ain't gonna tappen.
Yep. And you were good with that?
Well, I just didn't see it
Huh.
because I thought it's TACT. That
Mhm.
looks right. So eventually, I then did see ain't gonna tappen doesn't seem to be correct. So
Mhm.
realized my mistake and got it to solve. But oh man, I had to go through it like three or four times before I finally saw it.
I'm sure I did
And I
worse than
was
you.
looking at the downs because usually I can find the mistake in the downs more than in the acrosses. So so I wasn't really concentrating that much on the acrosses.
Mhm.
But yeah, took me a long time.
So this took me 17 minutes and 27 seconds.
Oh, I was almost at it. I was almost 14 minutes. Wow.
So it's interesting because we had a listener text. And this listener, Bill, texted in to say, did the crossword seem mildly harder than most Mondays? Seemed more like a Tuesday than a Monday. Seemed like a Saturday to me.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say Saturday, but I could go with Tuesday, definitely.
I think
Or Wednesday.
Right.
Uh-huh. But it was a good one.
I guess there was a theme. I was too busy struggling to find my mistakes
Well,
to even pay attention to it.
I didn't really see the theme. I had to read wordplay to figure out what
Really?
it was, but it involved our favorite letters, the vowels, and you found a number of clue or answers that began with A, and they consecutively the second letter was a vowel, and it was the vowels in order A, E, I, O, U.
Wow.
So we had Aaron Judge at 18 across. We talked about that.
Mhm.
23 across, image from a drone was ARIL photo. So there's our E. Then we had the ain't gonna happen. There's our I. Then we had 53 across, outlet from the heart's left ventricle, which was aortic valve. So there's AO. And then finally the Audrey Lorde author AU. So
Wow.
So yeah.
I bet the only person who figured that out was the person who wrote the crossword.
Or who wrote wordplay. And they probably ask, what is your thing?
I would have had to have lined those up.
Uh-huh.
Maybe if I saw them one stacked on
Right.
top of another, I would have spotted that. But no, huh?
Well, yeah, it's I saw that they all began with A, so I'm like, well, maybe it's just A's starting clue, the theme clues, but that didn't seem like much of a theme.
No, that's pretty lame.
But no, it was AEIOU.
Also, I mean, technically speaking, it should have been an A, an E, but oh well. We'll let that go.
Yes.
So there was no revealer.
I didn't see one, but not that I can
Because we
remember.
did have Annie somewhere in the grid. We had let's see. Well, we had Anna 33 down. That was actress de Armas.
Oh yeah,
And then I thought we had Annie somewhere else as well. I may have hallucinated that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we had Annie yesterday, Annie DeFranco.
Yes.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
I thought she was making another appearance here.
No, I don't think so. Just Anna de Armas.
But most of this, because after I got that text message from our listener, I thought, well, now I'm biased, and I'm probably going to get through this faster than usual. And I just set a record slow time for a Monday, I think. I still want to see that 26 mule run. Oh well. Let's see. They had other interesting clues. We had, let's see, 19 down was music genre from Tokyo was J-pop.
Yep.
I think that's shown up a few times.
24 down kind of stumped me for a bit. Scrambled word abbreviation. And it was anagram, but I'm like, how do you abbreviate anagram?
Anag.
So I just put ANAG and that worked.
I guess they just didn't want to clue it as sorry horse. We had 44 cross. I don't know why I always confuse these two, but Star Wars saga heroine was Ray.
Yes.
And I always think about Ren.
Yes, I put Ren first, but then that was another mistake I had, but I found that one
Right.
fairly fast.
Because 34 down was blank port in a storm.
Right.
And with an N, it would have been an port in a
Right.
storm, which
Yes,
makes, of
that
course,
made no sense.
No.
But yes, I thought the same thing. Ren and Ray.
For 53 across, outlet from the heart's left ventricle. And I thought, well, it's a valve. I got a 50-50 chance here. So, of course, I went for mitral as opposed to aortic because I simply did not grasp the theme.
No.
So, but had to then backtrack and replace it with mitral. We had something that was particularly appropriate considering the weather today, smog, e.g. haze.
Yes.
Since we've got a lot of that.
Yeah, we certainly did.
We certainly do.
Yep. I hear it's going to leave tomorrow.
Is it?
That's what I've heard.
Okay. I'll believe it when I see it, or when I don't see it, I guess.
Right.
Like a grade of B+, say, 16 across. I led with okay.
Oh.
And then I thought it might be so-so.
I put so-so, yes, but it turned out to be good.
Good.
I guess B+ is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do the great inflation here. B+ is excellent.
Yep.
All right. I think that is it for the crossword then. So thanks everyone for listening.
Yes.
Let us know, did you find this crossword, like our listener Bill, to be particularly difficult? Would you rate it as a Tuesday, or as a Wednesday, or as a Thursday, or as some other day? Let us know.
Yep.
crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. That is it for today. We'll be back again with our cutting edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword, as well as the Triplet Tuesday segment.
Do.
Tomorrow.
Bye-bye.